Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Big shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because I love doing these videos on a regular basis, documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on, it's an incredible journey. We are literally just getting started in this space. It's crazy what's happening now. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you do that. All right, let's get straight into it. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. Me, my golden number one rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. Yes, we don't like to lose. We can lose money like that, especially in cryptos. All right, so please be careful. Do your own research. All right, straight to community tab. There's a lot happening with this case with Ripple and XRP and the SEC. I'm going to get into that in a second, but guys, I just want to show you something here. Really interesting, right? Internet versus crypto adoption. It is literally on the same path as what the internet was back in 1997 and 1998. In fact, crypto is slightly above it. So again, we are very early in this space. I just want to point that out. That is facts, straight up. Now, obviously, I use Crypto Desktop here. This is my little desktop widget here, which I set up. Really awesome, so you don't have to keep going into trading, but you can just have everything set up on your screen. It's really awesome. I'm not affiliated with them. Go and have a look at that, guys. It's awesome. Now I'm going to go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia, because there's a lot happening at the moment in the market. Bitcoin is down 5%, nearly 6% today, guys. I'm not really worried about that. It's coming up towards the weekend. There's a lot happening around the world. 57,000 Australian dollars. By the way, link below for Coinspot. You can get $10 in Bitcoin. Please do your own research. And these prices are in Australian dollars, just to clarify, everyone. All right, so you've got here 3,800 for Ethereum. XRP is $1.03. There's some incredible interviews going on with Gensler today, and obviously Brad Garlinghouse from XRP and Ripple. Sorry, I'm going to get into that in a second. Luna's at 125, Solana 128, Cardano $1.23, AVAX 108, DOT is at $24. We've also got here Matic at $2.13. You've got Crow at 58 cents, Cosmos at $46, Near Protocol 14, Link is at $20, FTT is at 61, Tron at 8 cents. You've got Algo, a banking coin, $1.07. You've got Mana at 3.56. FTM is at $2.54. Now, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff about FTM. I was watching and doing some research on just crypto in general. FTM's a big project, guys. Keep an eye on that one. Stellar XLM, 25 cents. Hedera's at 30 cents right now, incredibly cheap. VeChain is down 1% to 7 cents. Still filling my bags full of VeChain. You've got Axie Infinity at $71. Now, I saw a tweet or a post from a follower, and I believe you can get 74% APY, which is just incredible. It's more than Anchor Protocol, and you can do that on Coinspot. So again, it's pretty safe. I'm staking on Coinspot. What else we got here? Got Theta at $4.12, XTZ at $4.58. You've got IOTA at $1.03. You've got Harmony One at 20 cents. You've got Aave at $181, the Graph 49, Gala at 33 cents. Quant is 173, up nearly 5% today, which is really good as well. Still a good entry point for Quant. This is easily going to be a $1,000 project. Really, Quant's a monster. I'm going to do some videos on it as well. Engine is $1.99. Keep scrolling down here, guys. You've got Oasis Rose at 34 cents. And again, my favorite here is XDC at 7 cents. Plenty of time to dollar cost average into that one, because it's really cheap right now. Now, if we go to the news today, I'm going to go to Crypto Bubbles, just refresh on the day. Everything is in the red at the moment, guys. But again, the only ones that are up is Waves and OKB and Quant. That is it. And ZEC, which I'm not invested in either. So Waves, I am trading on 3 commas. It's been awesome. It's been making me some nice profits all night, which is really good to see. Now, if we go to the news today, Ripple locks are 800 million XRP in escrow. That could flood exchanges. Now, why would they be doing that? Could possibly be preparing for a relisting on major exchanges in the United States. So payments giant Ripple has locked 800 million XRP in escrow following the program schedule of withdrawals. 200 million XRP would be used to cover Ripple's operating expenses, while the rest is moved to exchanges like Bitstamp. Ripple's withdrawal has moved markets, pushing XRP prices lower amidst rising selling pressure. Now, I don't think we're going to see this for very long, because there's some pretty crazy stuff coming out from the SEC today. I'm going to get into an interview with Gary Gensler about that one. So the market moved by payments giant Ripple's recent scheduled withdrawal of XRP for covering operational expenses and distributing it to customers worldwide. XRP price has resumed its downward trend. I don't think we're going to see this for very long. Ripple Labs moved 100 million XRP after locking 800 million altcoin tokens in escrow. The withdrawal was planned and the payment giant made the 3 transfers to Bitstamp and Bittrex exchanges. So the payment giant moved $39 million worth of XRP tokens in the 3 transactions, guys. Ripple moved the XRP tokens to meet its operating expenses and pay its customers worldwide as part of the schedule. So that's, again, just what's happening at the moment. 186 million XRP shifted by major exchanges as the coin shows a 20% weekly rise. I think we're going to see some pretty crazy stuff. Now, I just want to point out that the monthly fin traffic evolution, guys, so this is on Swift. So this is the amount of volume. So check this out here. In 2021, which is last year, Swift recorded an average of 42 million fin messages per day. Average daily traffic grew 11.4% versus the same period in 2020. This is the amount of volume and messages that it goes through Swift per day. So just put that in perspective. Ripple is going to be replacing Swift. This is what's happening right now. So if this happens, now I did look up what a SwiftFin message is. So SwiftFin is a message type MT that transmits financial information from one financial institution to another. Each Swift message is represented by a 3-digit number. The first number identifies the category to which the message belongs, and the second and third numbers identify the message type. Each Swift message uses the format that 5 possible blocks: basic header block, application header block, user header block, and text block. So again, trailer blocks contain special handling conditions, instructions, or additional information. So this is the transfer of messages between banks and money flying across the world. That's basically what it is in a nutshell, right? So it's banking messages between each other. This is what Ripple is going to be replacing. So just to put things in perspective, you've got 42 million fin messages per day. So again, that's per day. So globally. Now imagine what that is per year. It's just crazy to think the amount of volume and money that would flow through Ripple and XRP if once this case is settled, how much is going to flow through the project. Crazy stuff. Now, some other interesting stuff here is there has been a report in relation to cryptocurrencies in Australia. And I'm going to read this. It's basically to all the adoption around Australia in terms of crypto, and this is for us Aussies here. So it is estimated that at least 3 million Australians now own some form of crypto asset. So that is incredible as well. It is just getting started. So again, we're very early still. And obviously you've got crypto.io. I'm going to have a look at this. A lot of money's been flowing into BNB, T-Fuel, and PaxG. And if I go to the hour, let's have a look here. You've got Atom and AVAX. It's really good as well. Bitcoin, XRP, Matic as well has been flowing, which is really good to see that XRP is getting some volume here. And again, Coin360, Bitcoin's down to 47,000 USD right now. Ethereum 2,700. Everything's in the red, guys, apart from the stable coins. Pretty straightforward. Now, this is what I want to get into, guys. So this is John E. Deaton predicting here. So I'm going to go on a limb here and predict Judge Netburn denies the SEC's motion for reconsideration, affirming her ruling that the 63 human speech emails be produced. I'm also going to predict that the Estabrook notes regarding the meeting with Roisman must also be turned over. Going to be interesting to see what happens, guys. This is coming straight up. And this is that report I just showed you in Australia. Australian Advisory Committee outlines factors for easing crypto adoption in Australia. So this is incredible as well. Thank you, Dino, for this tweet, mate. Obviously, you've got here, anyone else heard the rumor settled? All staff at the SEC Ripple case have been reassigned. A week until news in public. SEC now hiring prosecute illegal currencies. This is crazy stuff. Now, this is another tweet from XRP Standard Productions about the rumor that's going on at the moment. I'll get into a video in a second. So you've got Fury Grid Index at about 33 today, which is not too bad. Brad Garlinghouse is obviously, and Ripple are basically donating $1 million shared between refugees and WCK Kitchen to bolster their incredible efforts helping displaced people in Ukraine and neighboring countries. That's incredible. Thank you very much, Ripple. Now, this is incredible as well. I'm going to play this interview. Actually, you know what? Let's play the Gensler one first. I think that's more important to play this. Check this out.
To be willing to go.
Listen to this. Has the SEC admitted to defeat? Let's have a look.
To litigate. This agency has to be willing to go into court and, take some losses from time to time. But go into court.
Right.
I think all of those things, but it's trying to use high-profile cases to bring folks back on the right side of the line to litigate.
So basically, they lose from time to time. So why would they be doing that interview? Why would he be saying that? That's incredible. Now, if we go to this interview here with on Fox Business with Gasparino, thank you XRP25 for this.
US dollar, appropriate activity, inappropriate activity. Joining us now on the set, CEO of leading enterprise blockchain company Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Yes, of course, Ripple, related to XRP. Brad would know a thing or two about this, along with Charlie Gasparino.
I know nothing. He knows everything.
I know nothing. What do you make of what Powell said? He kind of gave it to both sides.
What did he say, though? Did he say anything?
It's not entirely clear. By the way, I do want to start by just saying that I and the team at Ripple feel so strongly about like standing with the people of Ukraine, and I just want to put that out there.
Sure.
But my comment as I listen to some of the things I hear out of Washington is just I fear that there's a lack of knowledge. There's a lack of information about how crypto really works. And I think it does a disservice to responsible actors like Ripple who are working with governments, with sanctions. Everything that is enforced from a sanction point of view through fiat currency, anything that Ripple does is enforced in the exact same way. And so there's no different level playing field. And I think in some ways I heard Senator Warren saying things yesterday that felt like it's holding crypto to a different standard and expecting, for example, a blanket ban of all crypto in some of these countries in a way that, like, well, you can still use PayPal, you can still use these, some of these other things, and I don't think we should treat them differently.
Ripple is like Swift, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, Ripple's starting point, kind of our first use case for the technology, the blockchain technology, right, and the digital asset XRP was to solve that cross-border payments problem.
Right.
Swift is quite antiquated, kind of designed 50 years ago. It's slow, it's expensive, but it is a choke point that the governments use to enforce sanctions. My point is, nothing that Ripple is doing circumvents any of that.
So you're following the sanctions exactly? Like, for example, it's like, what, 8 banks, but a couple can still trade through it theoretically?
Correct. The sanctions are applied through what I'll call the choke points, the on-ramps and off-ramps. Right. That's true for Swift, that's true for Ripple. Regardless of what I'll call just the plumbing of how things are moving, the choke points are the endpoints. So I think, when I step back and look at this, I think there is a lack of knowledge. I think people need to understand that crypto isn't this kind of black box. It's kind of back from when it was known as Silk Road. The industry has come a long way.
So an oligarch, or let's just say Vladimir Putin, couldn't finance tanks through Bitcoin.
Look, one of the things that people don't realize is there's just not enough liquidity.
Yeah.
Russia used to trade pre-sanctions $50 billion of cross-border kind of transactions per day. Crypto does not have anywhere near that. So, look, in the same way that somebody could be taking wheelbarrows of rubles or the Ukrainian currency across.
Going to fast forward this a little bit so you can hear what he has to say about the SEC.
Very clear, XRP is
That's the case, and he's holding you to that standard. At some point, he's going to have to go after Ether as well, because Ether and Ethereum are those two very similar paths, just like XRP and Ripple, are they not?
Look, I think that's absolutely true. I don't want to comment on what they should or shouldn't do. I think as it relates to Ethereum, my view is it's very clear Ethereum's a currency. It's very clear XRP is a currency, and that the SEC. I mean, he was interviewed yesterday. Gary Gensler was, or maybe it was even this morning, and commented that, hey, we're going to lose some cases. This is the definition of regulation by enforcement.
He was going to lose. You think he was saying he's going to lose your case?
I don't know what he was saying. I think but he did say, "Hey, we're going to lose some, and we're okay with that." That's the definition.
Where are you on the case? Let's get an update.
The quick update: on Monday was the last day of expert testimony, expert depositions, etc. And so the case continues to move forward. We're expecting some decisions from the court, sooner rather than later, as it relates to a couple of decisions before the court. But look, it's moved slowly. I think Gary Gensler has continued to kind of go with a narrative that crypto is the Wild West. It's not the Wild West. Are there bad actors? Yes, there's bad actors in all parts of...
Well, bad actors in money laundering and U.S. dollars.
Right. I found it fascinating from reading the documents, for all the stuff they said about how bad it was that you did an unregistered securities. They never say anything bad about your platform. Why is that? I mean, because it's nothing bad.
Well, the irony there is, like, we were in the SEC's offices. I met with Chairman Clayton. I was meeting with commissioners. No one ever once said, hey, we think XRP is a security. And they look backwards and say, now we think it's all a security. That's a hard argument.
Please come back. Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple.
Pretty incredible interview right there, I'm just saying. I mean, that's insane. It's so good, guys. What Brad's basically said. So going to be very interesting to see what happens here. What other tweets have we got here, guys? So Elon Musk is ratioed the president right now. Basically, he's come out and saying that Tesla's created over 50,000 US jobs right now, and building electronic vehicles and investing in obviously more than double than GM and Ford combined. So again, that's pretty incredible. What else we got here, guys? The fair notice ruling could not only be critical to protect Ripple, its investors and XRP buyers from billions of dollars in fines and invalidation of transactions. It would also be vital to curb the SEC's general stance on impotence over cryptocurrencies. Again, it's pretty crazy stuff here. There's an interview from Quant here, so go and have a look at that. It's incredible. And again, the crypto adoption. So that's pretty straightforward in what's happening there in terms of Twitter. So it's pretty incredible what these, Gensler said in an interview. Brad Garlinghouse has said as well. Here's my 3 trading bot at the moment. There's a link below for 3. It's been awesome. It's been making me some profits as well. Not as much today, and obviously, yes, I had to cash out my deals, but I've seen sitting on 99 cents in deals. Here is my bots running at the moment, flat out, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can see all my deals here at the moment. And the only one that's been cashing out is Waves. That is just literally just entered another deal probably about 25 minutes ago. So again, that's incredible as well. And here are my deals. I'm not down that much, but again, it's been trading 24 hours, making me profits, which is really nice as well. So check it out. I did put a video up on yesterday on how to set up these bots. Go and have a look at that. Let's have a look at CoinMarketCap today, because I just want to keep this video going. So 1.8 trillion today, down slightly, $85 billion with volume, 43% BTC, 17.8% Ethereum. Be nice to see XRP flip that. You've got Yuma token flying today. Quant, Waves, OKB, and Anchor Protocol is up 1.72%. Now, there's a lot of videos going on Anchor Protocol, how to stake on there. I'm personally not doing it because I'm earning the same APY on Coinspot, and I feel Coinspot is a lot safer, just putting it out there. Here is my portfolio. Now I'm just going to have a quick look at my favorite coins. Bitcoin sitting at 41,000. It is, going to be interesting to see if this drops below 40k over the weekend. Probably will. Crypto is usually quiet over the weekend anyway. XRP is still sitting at 73 cents. Now, can this hit $10,000? Possibly. Who knows, guys? That's a crazy number right there. I'd love to see this go back to its all-time high. Back up here, guys. I mean, it was around about the, what else have we got here? About the $4 mark, if my finger can get it. There you go, around there. Anyway, so around that $3 USD mark, I'd like to see it go back to that, obviously. And obviously, that's just when the lawsuit just came out, just destroyed, all the gains are right there. But again, I think we're going to see those all-time highs, and it has been slightly rising, since that crash as well. I mean, look at that. All time, it's up 13,800%. That's pretty crazy. Cardano, Dogecoin as well. Shiba Inu, Matic is a gem. $1.53. You've got Near Protocol, Tron, Mana, Stellar, XLM is another sleeper. If we get some clarity around XRP, I think all the banking coins are going to fly. Hedera as well, Sandbox, VeChain, Theta Network, BTT, Harmony One, The Graph, Gala, Neo, AMP, T-Fuel, Oasis, Holochain, Ecomi as well, I'm very bullish on. XDC's at 5 cents USD right now, incredibly undervalued. Gem, let's keep scrolling down here. Anchor, Seacoin, Ravane, Telcoin, Nervous Network, Digibyte, MetaHero, Superfarm, Winlink, XYO. I got him very early with that. UFO Gaming, Reef as well. DeFi will be making a comeback this year for sure. And it is on the Polkadot network. So you've got Reserve Rights, Constellation DAG, VThor, Proton XPR. You've got Electronium, Veracity is a gem as well, and you can earn some nice APY on that staking on Coinspot. Kin, Star Atlas, Gas, Acropolis, Ubix Network, Olympus DAO for me is a rug pull completely, and Pipple is up 1.43%, so that's just a gamble for me. So don't invest in that if you're not willing to lose money, pretty much. All right, that's pretty much it, guys, for the update today. Very bullish to see what's come out in these interviews with Gensler saying he could lose, and they are okay with that. Let me know in the comments below, all right? Stay safe. Peace. Bye.